stream some more AM2R. Where's my controller? I'm gonna play with imaginary controller. No, it's right there. So, okay, let me minimize this. Now I think I was streaming earlier. It was somebody come to chat. Big 3000 something. I think it's a pure ZC member. So, and I was playing the other night before I went to the city. I'm gonna play some more now. I really like the game is well designed. I'm not a big fan of the bosses though. So, this is the, what's that? Oh, I got a feeling I can't go there. That's why I'm not there. Motherfuck! The Dungo! Or... no, not the Dungo. Well, what are you? Like, Helmasar things. I chase after it as if there's any reason to. Just check to see if I'm online. Because I never checked actual Steam. Not Steam, but Twitch or whatever. Yes! Yes! Drown in a rock! Show the rock no mercy. Damn. The crystal. One second. Okay. A second. Huh. Oh yeah. So, okay, perfect. Have you ever played this game, Whoosh? I don't know. I don't know what to do there. Have you ever beat it? Huh. Don't know what to do. Oh, probably. There you go. According to one review, Black Bond, he knows what he's like now. He played Nintendo's version and gave it a positive review, but he was rather critical of playing it on the 3DS because he said, "Man, does it ever hurt your hands?" And then right after that one, he decided to try this one, and just said this one's just better, hands down. Hands down, this is better. This one puts Nintendo's version to shame, pretty much. I'd like to try the new one though. I would, but so far I only got this one. My only complaint about this game are the bosses. The 3DS one looks better, and I'm guessing the 3DS one does have better bosses. So, in the long run, playing both is worth it. Sure, you haven't played the Nintendo one, so how do you know if the bosses suck? Well, I guess you watched, but playing is better than watching. Yeah, says the guy who give Avon's Quest a hard time just because a hard review just because I watched it 2 times speed on YouTube once you playthrough. It's what I just said is coming from this mouth that said that about Avon's Quest, but I'm a different man now. I realized that I was rather ignorant when I reviewed that quest. I know the errors of my ways. Poor Avon. I'm a fucking douchebag sometimes. Oh, like something like cycle based, like something like Zelda. Like, I don't know what you mean by cycle based. No, no. Ooh, you give me a fright then, buddy. Okay. The bosses don't bother me sometimes, but sometimes they're just a bit on the cheap side. Like, there's too much. They all rely on this homing factor. That's just painful in a way. And they're all homing. Well, I guess they're all Metroids in a way. I got them all. I need to fill out that one space in the map. Perfect. I jumps in lava and I'm like, perfect. It's like, this is the best thing to ever happen to me. Filling out map squares is one of the main reasons I play these games. So if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, but are you noticing the camera's like up higher and farther away from me? That's because I now am playing this on this glorious 48-inch 1080p TV. Until now I was playing on like a 27-ish 720p TV. That's also why, if you notice, if you look at it there now, I'm also... The format is in 1080p, so it's a lot more crisp. If you have been watching my video, my Let's Plays in 1080p, if your format's 1080p and watching, and if you notice it's clearer now, that's why, because I've made a jump from 720 to 1080 because of this wonderful TV. It's so good. My life is just, it's just like I just went up a grade. Kind of like Zelda, bosses that play out the same way every time. So it's attack, and then it gives you an opening to hit it, and then it does the next attack. Okay. Well, I only stream. I don't stream in 60 FPS. What encoding would you need to stream in 60? Well, you've played this game. This game plays in 60 frames per second, that I know of. So if you play. You should see a huge difference in playing this game than streaming this game, than watching someone stream this game, and that's how you can see. That's how you can see a huge difference in FPS. Yes, I just had to do it. It had to be done. Where I go now. So I got myself a bit spoiled on the whole overworld map because me, I gotta name my YouTube videos, so I need to know the names of some of the locations. So I pulled up the whole map, so I kind of know, like, because that I kind of know where to go now. I like playing 60 FPS, and I'm more accustomed to it, and thus I could really tell the difference when it's like one of those things where, because I'm used to 60. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I've abandoned that. I've only did that because that's the way Pure ZC like things, and Pure ZC almost did me a favor. Like I've been making it short and sweet now. Pure ZC kind of betrayed that when they said no more video sharing. Like I wanted the complex, but it's just nah, frig that. I like my new format where I just share the videos in one post. And that's a lot less work. Whatever you are, die. Troll. But I do still put the locations in the video title because the way I think of it, like if I was going to look at someone's stream, I have favorite areas or favorite parts of the game, so that's what I would be looking for. I would rather like look for the location rather than look for part 12. Part 12, okay. But one reason I really gave up the long descriptions is because it's just like spoilers much. Why not just tell everybody every single little detail what happens in the video before they watch the video, and therefore what is the point to even watch the video? what's the point to even watch the Let's Play? That is why I gave up that old format. I did it because Pure ZC liked the scripted videos. But they were harming my channel. They weren't good for me. Like, what's the good to tell people every single little detail of the Let's Play, even right down to specific quotes from Pure ZC members? What's the point to even watch it the way I had it laid out? There was no point. Leafy greed area. You would. How I just like still land in lava? Okay, bird head thing. I could change it in time. Frig off, birds! How do you fly? You have a fat head and no body. How do you fly? I fly with the heat of the lava, of course. It makes sense. Shit, and it actually does. We were trying to encourage discussion. Unfortunately, it looks like the viewing community voted against Let's Plays in general. Yeah, I've been noticing that. But there are still things the forum does offer, though, like a place to put the actual quests. But now, has Discord even eaten people's interest in playing quests? Like, there's a new quest. Like, what's the likelihood I'll release Triforce? Like, I don't want to play. Like, people be like, I don't want to play Triforce. I just want to chat on Discord. What's the likelihood that happened now? I'm starting to try to after Dimentio's little rant about my channel, I'm starting to try to stray away from Pure ZC altogether. Like, I feel like from what he told me, I'm almost getting the impression Pure ZC is ruining my Let's Play channel, because it's like everyone's expecting just Zelda all the time. No! Oh. Wait, I could go fast as a bot? Now I just learned something new. Yeah. Damn! I felt like the interest in Pure ZC has been going for the longest time. Ever... Oh no, I won't be leaving you altogether, but I want to try to branch out my Let's Plays to people who have like-minded interests as I do. People who like Dark Souls without the cancerous of Dark Souls community. And people who like Fallout, or people who like retro games. Like, I don't like every new game out there. When Dementio in that chat, like, compared Dark Souls to Call of Duty, I like LOL as, like, try saying that to a hardcore Dark Souls fan. Also, speaking of the most odd thing, like, you know, my friend Jim, who's always like praising Dark Souls, he's he's always criticizing Dark Souls now. Oh, because he's gotten right in tech, and it's like new he actually says new millennial Dark Souls fans. it's like he's branching Dark Souls as like two types of fans. I'm like, since when did they start turning against Dark Souls? And now it's just like, oh, they have no idea. Like, play a fighting game. I guess he's just turning against the memerish, like the memey part of Dark Souls, because Dark Souls has gotten pretty memey, and I'm pretty sure that's what I think Jim really, really, really hates more than anything in the world. Just things that get so popular that it just becomes infested with memes. And I think that's why he's turning on Dark Souls a bit. But yeah, I like Dark Souls, and I like Fallout, and I like my few favorite games. Now, I wouldn't mind like experimenting, playing all kinds of new games, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to sell out completely and play just Call of Duty. I don't like Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty 4, and that was it. And I tried Call of Duty Zombies and Black Ops for a bit. That was a bit interesting when my friend got me into that. But that novelty wore out fast too. But I find that, like, legits don't show up anymore. It's like a lot of things that kept me interested in streaming Zelda Classic is dying. Like, without legit showing up anymore, like, he's practically abandoned this channel now. He comes around once every 4 times a year now. Like, he came around once this summer, now he'll come around once the fall, maybe in November or something, and then I won't see him until February. It's just, that's it. I get, and people, like Dementio said, it's because I gave up scheduled streams, but no, my channel's been, like, going downhill long before I gave up that. A lot of things I've been doing is in response. It's a shame, but that's it. And I think Let's Plays in general has lost a lot of... Oh, I don't know. I see them in byWizards channel stream sometimes, so that's why I mean... Oh, there we go. Can I roll under you like the statue? No. No, I don't want. I'll go to this wall. Luigi! Okay, Xenomorph. You're like more like a T-Rex. So is this the form that appears as the final boss in That was a pretty cool fight. Was this like the thing that was the final boss of Metroid 4? Or was it in a form above that? Oh, am I? Yeah, I'm in a tower, that's right. Okay, the tower. This facility is operating on an emergency power supply. Thermal readings indicate that there is at least one functional device located deep inside the building. Okay. Metroids are practically jellyfishes that turns into T-Rexes and then turns into something else, I guess. I don't understand the whole biology of Metroids, actually. It's this. How do I get it? I must have it now. It's playing with my mind, and I don't like my mind playing with. No! No! You bastard! You slimy this is trollish. You're like a bunch of trolls, you know that? You're trolls. There you go, law. I beat the troll with my old little troll. You'd be the type of person, you would be the type of person who would forget that you could spider bomb, and you'd probably been like stuck there for a longest time wondering, how the fuck do I get back out of this thing? I may be wrong though. You'd be like stuck there, it's like, man, I'm trapped. Oops. I just take advantage of invincibility frames. Nah, I just make shit up. I don't know what you do. I'm just trolling you on purpose. I hate how slow the spider bar is in this game. I really do. This is not gameplay. This is foolishness. I'm pretty sure the spider bar moved faster in Metroid Prime. That's... No, I'm stupid. The reason why I thought about that is because... Oh! The reason why I thought about that is because I was thinking about Link and Zelda. I had Link and Zelda in mind where you said you forgot what's it called so many times. When was the last time I saved? Oh. Uh-oh. You will not use that lightning. You will use that lightning. That was cool. On the mean side, but cool. I need to save. Sure, my health is not hurting. This game does a very good job at making a good game out of a very, very lousy premise. Really, the whole game is about attacking the same kind of enemy over and over and over again until you beat the game. Make no wonder this game had a very slow start before it became actually like something like worth playing, because that is a very lousy premise. It literally is just beating the same enemy over and over again. There is nothing else to this story. Just go kill Metroids. I don't mind that boss as much, but some of those homing bosses, fuck. I actually like that boss, but those homing bosses were like it just like me. The first time it came to my head, is me and Jamie had a discussion that I goes, technically everything in a game should be passable without having to get hit. If you make your design, and you know this is probably something you knew for a long time. If you make your design with forced, like even if it's the slightest bit forced, it feels wrong. I try to avoid that in my design. Now, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I slip up. Sometimes I overlook it. Sometimes I look at that and like I'm too lazy to change that. It's like, but then again, my mind can't get off it. Then I change it after. But I try design knowing that can you technically get through this part of the game without getting hit? If you can't, it's bad design. This is the way I look at it. And say for a boss, if you feel like that the boss over relies on tanking, it's alright for tanking in a boss. Like Ridley in Metroid Zero Mission. There's a lot of tanking with that if you don't know what to do. But I've gotten through Ridley without getting hit. There's an achievement, that retro achievements for it. Okay, I don't know if the same could be said for Ridley for Super Nintendo. I think, is it possible to get through Ridley without getting hit? It's very hard, but I've gotten through Ridley without getting hit. But then again, maybe some of these bosses it is possible to get through without getting hit, but I don't know. It almost seems like there's lots of necessary tanking. It takes a lot better player than me to get through some of these like flying enemies without getting hit. Anything that does the deal now? Anything that doesn't de-unlock my frames. So like health training rooms. Oh yeah, usually, and it's also okay to have things that knock you back. Like for example, like if you have like a bird in me pushing you back a wind, like these winds that's pushing you back. That's okay too. Like, but if you feels like the general feeling that that feels bad is just being bounced around, like you know, like just you feels this old damage. Like that shit is retarded. Like remember like in my old Souls of Wisdom spike room, like that's retarded. Even with Neighbor's Love, that's just retarded. They hear and Link go, It's just no, there's no forgiving. It's just retarded. Those spike rooms are retarded. Like, I know that now. Like this is stuff I learned after playing All Rebirth and Jamien's Quest. It really started. Like I give All Rebirth too much credit because it really started to hit home with Jamien. Jamien really made it clear of how important it is to have that kind of design. Like I seen it in Jamien's Quests, even though sometimes he can break his own rules too, if I recall correctly. Sometimes we do break our own rules slightly. That's a yellow door, but it's a poor color of yellow, poor shade of yellow. It looks like a golden door.